Elevated places where wide awake mean hide away. Melanated faces make circulations through outer space. Cows graze on new vegetation, no need for medication. Restoration happens with proper diet and meditation. Levitate, ponder our future greatness, repeat the cadence. Mama, can't you see what Muhammad's making? Muhammad's taking me, made me fast, crisp, and lean. I'm on a new regime. Ruler, king, husband and father, son, brother and scholar, artist, author, lawyer and doctor, senior corporate partner. Just charted over the water, mountain, deserts and forests. Men sharpen men like swords on each and every. Peace, peace. This is your God, brother. Man, I hope that you all are enjoying your day today. For those of you who are remembering our brother and prophet of God, Jesus, on this day, may your families be blessed in his remembrance. For those of you who are alive and well today, man, we are in a time where you just have to be grateful. You have to be thankful to the God that we awoke this morning, and we have an opportunity to serve him in his glorious universe and his glorious creation. So I thought today I just wanted to get on here and give you just some things that was on my mind, on my heart today as I was reflecting and thinking about being a better version of myself. And in it, I said, man, I have to accept my own gifts, accept my skills, accept my talents, accept my uniqueness. And when I thought about my own uniqueness and started to, I actually started writing down some of my own uniquenesses today. And it got me so excited and so high that I started thinking, man, there's probably other people that could benefit from a dialogue about how to accept our own uniquenesses, our own gifts, our own skills, our own talents. Each of us is born with something special about us, man. And I love to follow people who have their own way, man. They have their own sense of humor, their own personalities, their own experiences, their own gifts and skills and things that they do well. And I love to big people up for what they do, man. And I love to hear how maybe my expression affects other people. So, man, let us always be found encouraging the uniquenesses of one another. I have children, and when I see a uniqueness in my child, I love to validate that and encourage that, because I don't want all of my children to act and do the same things. I want one of them to have his way, and this is just how he is, and her way, and this is how she is, and that allows them to grow and feel confident about themselves as individuals, though we do things collectively. So I know there are those of you out there, some of you may be challenged by, self-consciousness of, well, should I go live? I struggle with that. Man, should I go live? But you see, lately I've been a lot more forthcoming with my lives, and I'm ready to get out and communicate a lot more, getting over that hump of thinking about, man, am I as my parents, right? And what do I have to say? Is what I say valuable? Does it matter to people? Man, you better get out here and communicate. You gotta get out here and smile in front of the camera and tell people something about yourself or something about themselves that can help people. You may have came through something, and that unique experience can help somebody else get through what they're going through, or you may have a special gift. You may be a writer, a singer, you may be an artist, and you wrote your poem and you afraid to do your poetry because you were worried about somebody's criticism of your poetry. I rap, man, but how often do I get up here and I just want to spit some bars for you? Well, sometimes I may feel a little like, man, I don't want people to be looking at, what I have to say and giving me, their thoughts and opinions, but it's for you to do that. And so I was writing that down. Man, wait, that's what you do that. You accept your own and be yourself. That's what the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said. His teachings can be summed up in 6 words: accept your own and be yourself. And later we're asked in English lesson C1, what is my own self? You know, my own self is a righteous Muslim, and all black people, all original people are righteous by nature. You're already that. Don't worry about your hangups and the things that have happened. Don't worry, don't get yourself too caught up in the fact that you're not perfect. You don't have everything together right now. No, we're on a journey. We're on a journey to get better and better each day, but you are righteous by nature. That's who you are. You are God's people by nature. I'm talking about DNA from the first person that ever existed on the planet or in the universe. That first man, God, we're DNA, we're bloodline connected to him. And man, who is that speaking? Sister Natalie, man, thank you, sis. I believe me, I'm checking you and your husband out, and what you all are sharing with the people of your experiences. Let me try to add that to the broadcast. Yeah. So you all are doing a great job, and I can't wait to bring a little bit of my talents and skills or whatever along to your show, so that we can combine those things and we can work together, because that's another aspect of accepting our own and being ourselves. We have to work together. It's hard to work together if you're not yet able to accept your own as an individual. If you can get caught up, and a lot of us have experienced that. I am one, where you go join on to something or someone and you lose a little bit of yourself, because you're not yet solid in who you are. But when you look back on those experiences, you may have gained something as well. Some things you didn't know about yourself, some things that you added to yourself. Since I became a Muslim in the Nation of Islam, that changed me in a lot of ways. It took some things from me and it added some things to me. And the things that I got were greater than what I lost, So I am so excited about that. So we say, and you want to accept who you are, and one of the ways that you can do that is you can look at yourself in the mirror and you can say, I am. You could start simple. I am a black man, or I am a black woman. That's you're granting yourself beingness. You're saying, like the God says, be, and it is. We're asked when we join the Nation of Islam to the question, who is the original man? The original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, God of the universe. That's granting us being. That's showing us who we are right off bat. I am an original man. I am the original. We all men on the planet Earth, brown, red, yellow, white, have come from the original. And so that's a great position to be in. Doesn't make us superior in that sense. It makes us the first. And as the first, we are the alpha, and the omega, because the first shall be the first is going to be, was here in the beginning and shall be here at the end. We are that. So you gotta say, man, I am alpha, I am omega. And I'm not just talking about Greek, fraternities and sororities. I'm talking about the first that were here on the planet, and we will be the last that are here in this universe as well. And so you got to accept your own and be willing to be that. You got to accept, well, what if you sing, but you're not really, you don't feel like you the best singer in the world. Well, improve. But let's go on this journey towards improving your vocal talent. You being able to hold that note, that certain kind of that tone or that key, what have you. That's okay. You want to be a songwriter. Well, then write a song and let us hear, let people around you hear what you have. Well, this is what I came up with. How do you feel about that? When I first started this show, I said, man, I just want to see how it looks and how it sounds. So I just want to get out there and check it out. And a lot of people chimed in and said, well, man, it looks good. Sounds good. Man, that gave me the confidence to keep going forward with it. And I've kept to that. And I'm continuing to grow it as I learn this software, as I continue to dialogue with the brothers and sisters out there. I see you, Brother Cottrell. Man, peace to the God. I appreciate you. Man, like I say, you and your wife, Sister Natalie, man, you're doing a wonderful thing working together, as me and my wife are also working together. And we got to continue to encourage one another, continue to work with one another. And that's how you grow. That's how you grow. You accept your own, you be yourself, and then the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you get with like-minded. You get with another person that's like you, and they think about themselves, they love themselves individually, and they love to work with others who have unique gifts, skills, and talent as well. And we combine those gifts, skills, and talents, and we produce something altogether new that it took two or more gathered in his name to produce. Come on now. So I'm happy just to be out here, just to be able to share with you some of the things. I studied, we were introduced in the Nation of Islam to Dianetics in 2010, and I really enjoy, once I found the congruency in it with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I enjoyed studying it. It really gave me a profound perspective on things. And one of the things that L. Ron Hubbard shares in his book, it's a book he has called The Fundamentals of Thought, and he's dealing with beingness in it. And he speaks of beingness as a condition of existence, the first condition of existence, which makes sense because we say Allah said in the beginning, be. And it is, So, and then Moses, in asking the God, who do I say sent me? And he said, I am that I am. That's beingness. I exist. I am. And see, we have to then take after the God in how he describes himself and say, I am. Jesus said, I am the truth, the way, and the life. Man, look at that. He's showing us how to accept our own. He is accepting who he is. And then he even asked, well, who do they say I am? Peter, who do you say I am? So you ask your family and friends, well, who do you say I am? And you got brothers and sisters that say, man, you are my God, brother. You man. You that brother that say things or do things that make me feel this way. And man, well, that's to whom much is given, much is required. If I can help you feel better, I help you bring a smile to your face, then let me continue to work, to strive to be the best version of myself so that I can continue to do that to you and to others. I feel responsible. I'm obligated to. A lady told me one day in Whole Foods, I'm talking to the lady about healthcare or something. She had a little table, and she got to reading into my life, and she started to tell me that, man, there's a light around you, brother, and that all you have to do is ask for what you want, brother, and you're gonna receive it. And I'm like, yes, ma'am. I'm not gonna deny any of this good teaching, but she told me you have to speak to the people you're assigned to. And I said, wow, I didn't even realize that there are people assigned to me, that I'm going to come across the individuals in my life, in my path, that I'm to affect, that I'm to cause or be affected by. That's real. some of you all have come into my life and added tremendous value to my life. We're speaking of my brother Carthrell, my sister Natalie. Man, we worked together in an environment that we had to uplift the teachings of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. Today, do it with the greatest of ease, but at that time, we had to learn and struggle through what it meant to represent the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and introduce the teachings to the people. That was a heck of a time where we were, our beingness, my beingness was the brother at the bookstore. I used to be that, and I was happy as that. But at a certain time, the bookstore was just a small place. And then I started to realize, man, I can go out into the world, as Jesus said to his disciples, go ye into all the world. At a certain time, hey, turn on the camera, get your phone out and communicate with the world something of good, something of positivity, an experience of you overcoming situations, a skill you have developed, that you learn how to paint. I got a brother out there, Brother Chris. He's a master painter. And I was in his class, myself, and another brother, Brother Marvell. We were both students of his, and he taught me how to paint. And I'm not one that accepted it necessarily, but Brother Marvell did. He accepted it, and he has gone on to do great works as a painter. And me, I took like the bee who takes certain aspects of the flower. I took like the bee certain aspects of the art and skill of painting, and I transferred that information into areas of my life that helped me develop my own art and my own and other skills and gifts that I had. So I'm so grateful to Brother Chris to this day. I also have over the years been studying the martial arts, and I particularly am in love with jiu-jitsu and VSK jiu-jitsu of all. And because of my teacher, Grandmaster Abdul Aziz Muhammad, a very profound teacher who has become a master of the art, because since he was 8 years old and introduced to it, he has dedicated his life to the art. And that's who he became. He became a master of it. If you've ever seen this man in display his skill, it's tremendous. I'm fortunate to have seen that in a personal way and in a public way. And it's like, wow, he truly is a master. But he has taught me that, man, you are an artist. You are a martial artist at the level that you are at. And you have to continue to develop that skill over time and to master it. So you can be, I know brothers who are great ball players, great athletes, who became proficient at hooping, at playing ball. And I play ball and I love basketball. I love to play the game, but I couldn't become a professional at it because the skill set wasn't to that degree. But I became the best that I could become at it, and I can get out there on the court and shoot around. We had a president, Brother Barack Obama, who loved to play ball, and he would play ball on the side. He was a ball player, but he was a president. He was a politician. He was more than that as well. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan tells our athletes and entertainers all the time, you're more than that. You're more. LeBron James is much more than just a basketball player. If you watch our brother, he'll be on today, on live on television today, displaying his skill set that he's developed since we've seen him since he was in high school. But that is an example for all of us that, man, whatever you do, you can get better and better and better at it, and it is for you. It's your skill, it's your uniqueness, it's your talent, but it's for you to, as it said in the Bible, to take it and double it and multiply it. Be fruitful and multiply. Don't take that talent and bury it, and then when the master come back and say, what have you done with it? You say, well, I buried it because I knew you was going to return and ask me about it, and I just wanted to give you back what you gave me. No. Give back I wanted you to give more than what I gave. Take what I gave you and make more out of it. You know, a lot of us are, some of us are skilled in the financial sector. I know people who are excellent businessmen and women. And I know people who are understand real estate and understand insurance and understand the stock market and understand different financial tools and ways to take money and grow money. Those skillful people, you have to be willing to be that. And if you don't have that skill, but you want that skill, you have to be willing to take the necessary courses and get a mentor and study, go to school, do the things necessary to grow that ability. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with accepting who you are, where you're at. And hey, where I'm at, I'm a, I'm a, my skill set is not where I want it to be. I'm not up to par right now, you know, so I don't want to display where I'm at right now. Oh my goodness, please, you would be surprised at how many people would be inspired by where you are right now, where you are at in your course right now, in your journey right now. You'd be surprised how many people you can affect right now today. And I'm here to encourage you that wherever you're at right now, it's okay. As long as you're focused on going forward, as long as you're focused on being better. You know, there are some of us to say, well, I'm new to the teachings. Well, I seen some people who were new to the teachings get out and teach, Brother Ben X, and became Brother Ben X. He wasn't years in before you got to know him. He was very new, and I see a lot of new and young and bright believers in the teachings get out and share their understanding of it. And yes, there's so much room for growth and so much understanding yet to gain. But wherever you're at, step out there. The teachings, the lessons say, with little study. We could do something. Man, I got something out of it. And that's why we are introduced to Friday night study groups. So tonight, you know, you get on noi.org or you get on the self-improvement courses and you find out that, man, this was my understanding of Scripture, and this is my understanding of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's journey and his experiences and what he has taught us and his example and his way. And this is how it affected me. And any of us can bear witness. Any of us can give a testimony. So you're ready. You're ready right now. You may not have known you were ready. You may have needed your God brother to tell you you're ready. You're ready right now to share what you have, your gift, your skill, your talent with the world. The world is open to you. The world is open via social media. Just make sure you do some preparation. Prepare. Get yourself the best you can do. You know, iron your shirt, you know. Get your hair cut. You know, you can do those things, yes, so that you can give yourself, present yourself the best as possible. But regardless to where you are, maybe you want to show people you coming from the wrinkled, ungroomed person to the to the later version. Maybe you want to take them through that process. I know there are sisters that get out there and they have their shows where they putting on their makeup and they're putting their hairstyles together, and other women get on those shows and watch them. You watch a woman do her hair. That's not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna sit there and watch a sister do her hair. That's not what I'm interested in. But I might watch a brother put together a beat, you know. He might be a producer. I might watch him put together a beat. I might watch a brother practice his game and he just shooting. And I'm watching him get up shots and watching him dribble. You know, that I might watch somebody do those things. I might watch somebody read a book and tell me what they got out of it, you know. So each of us can do something to help to progress somebody else. And each of us can continue to develop our own gifts, skills, and talents. It don't take much for you to do that. It just takes you to accept your own and be yourself. And who is yourself? Well, we said it earlier today. Yourself is the righteous. Yourself is the best. Yourself is a gifted black man and woman, black child. You are. I mean, I got children. My goodness, they come in, they see me go live. My daughter, she's already, Daddy, I'm gonna make me a video. I'm gonna make me a video of me washing the dishes. I'm gonna show the people how I do that. And she's 6 years old, so she wants to show people how she does her chores in the household. Now, yeah, you say, man, you got your daughter 6 washing dishes. She wants to, and I want to teach her what she wants to learn how to do. And because when you got a woman that learns the units of keeping house, then your daughter is gonna want to keep house. This is the positive thing about what we do, what we have accepted, what we have gifted, and what we were gifted with, and then in return, what we can gift to others. We got those of us who have the teachings, man, we're in an advantage. We're at a huge advantage because our perspective on things has been shaped and molded and colored along the ways that we see into things sometimes in ways that others just cannot. And they would be so happy to hear from us and to know that, man, okay, I can see things in a different way. I can broaden my perspective. So here we are, man. I'm here today to say, I am your God brother. And as your God brother, I want to encourage you to be the best version of yourself and encourage you to get out here and communicate with people and encourage other people and use your gifts, use your skills, use your talents. They have been given to you, and they are for you to then give, to be fruitful and multiply with. So that's me, that's your brother, that's how I feel, and I hope that something that I share with you, you can take and you can use, So I am a student. I got a song that I wrote that I'm speaking about. I am, So check me out.
Everybody should love who they are. Everybody should want to see the people that gave birth to them lifted. Everybody should want to use their gifts, skills, and talents to help themselves and their people. Then you grow to others. I am a student, I keep my eyes on the principle, watching this movement and then applying every principle. I'm on security, I will die for the principle or kill for them. Seriously, I rely on the principles. I am a student, I keep my eyes on the principles, looking and listening and then applying every principle. I'm on security, I will die for the principle or kill for them. Seriously, I rely on the principles. They wanna know what I love, what I care about. They wanna know if I'm blood, what's my whereabouts. Right here, if they come in my religion, will I ever die?
Nope. If they come and get us, will I go the terror route? Come on. Step back or I'm exploding like a landmine. It's a shame trying to get me in their court today. Tell the game, tell the judge I don't squat and play it. From another mother, same God, it's me. Only difference I can see them baby planes. Look, they don't rest the cameras. They can plan, but a lot is the best of plans. I am a student, I keep my eyes on the principle, watching this movement and then applying every principle. I'm on security, I will die for the principle or kill for them. Seriously, I rely on the principles. I am a student, I keep my eyes on the principle, looking and listening and then applying every principle. Man, so that was me. That's me growing as a baby in this saying, I am, and that's what I am. That's who I am. I'm a student. I'm a student, and I'm observing my teacher, and I'm looking, and I'm listening, and I'm studying and applying the principles that undergird him in his life and his work. So you all, be students. Be students first, because as a student, you're going to gain information, you're going to gain knowledge, and you take what you learn to better yourself and express yourself better, your uniquenesses, your gifts, your skills, your talents. And don't be afraid to stand up and say, I am this. This is who I am. And grant yourself being this. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in to your God brother. May God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And until next time.
Elevated places where wide awake men hide away. Melanated faces make circulations through outer space. Cows graze on new vegetation, no need for medication. Restoration happens with proper diet and meditation. Levitate, ponder our future greatness, repeat the cadence. Mama, can't you see what Muhammad's making? Muhammad's taking me, made me fast, crisp, and lean. I'm on a new regime. Ruler, king, husband and father, son, brother and scholar, artist, author, lawyer and doctor, senior corporate partner. Just charted over the water, mountain, deserts and forests. Men sharpen men like swords on each and every